Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing a review on the DC Comics, DC Collectibles Designer Series Grey Capullo Batman. This is the first figure in this series, so go ahead and take a look. It's a nice, again, like a nice window box packaging. It has the DC Comics Designer Series logo right there, with Grey Capullo, DC Collectibles in the bottom corner, the little number 1. It says Batman. What's interesting, this one has little like air holes on the side. Right here it has the drawing of Batman by Greg Capullo, and it says number 1 with the bat signal. On the back has the rest of the figures, has Talon, the Riddler, and Nightwing. And then on the top here just has the same thing about signal with the Greg Capullo and Batman's name right there. And we'll go ahead and get this guy open and check him out. Alright, so here's Batman out of the package. So I'll go do a quick little 360 of him. Very cool figure. Had no issues getting him out, which is nice. I checked all the joints, everything's good. And there we go. We'll go ahead and check out the details. Alright, so Batman comes with 3 accessories. He comes with 3 little batarangs, which are really cool. They're nicely sculpted. You can see them right here. Hopefully I can get them in my hand better. There you go. They're pretty thin, but not a bad thing. They fit really nice in his hands, which I'll show in a little bit. And I'll go ahead and let's check out Batman. So I think this is just an awesome sculpt. It looks just like the Batman in the Grey Capullo comics. I really like this head sculpt. I really like the mean look on his face. Just the way the cowl looks. It's kind of nice, shiny black, but it's not too shiny. Good flesh tone. The only thing that's kind of bugging me is just the pink paint under his bottom lip. It's a little thick, but that's the only thing that bugs me about the face. But otherwise, everything else looks awesome. I like the lips. I like how it's kind of got that mean stare. I like the white in the eyes. It's kind of like more of a pearlized white. But nonetheless, very cool. The cowl looks great. Go ahead and do a little 360. And then going to the rest of the figure, I really like how the cape comes down into the cowl. You can see the cowl over the cape. I think that looks really cool. Bat signal looks awesome. I love it in the black and how big it is on his chest. Looks just perfect, just like in the comics. It's all nicely sculpted, along with these lines are all nicely sculpted. It's got a nice flat gray, and then the cape's more of a pliable, it's almost like rubber. It's a really nice cape. I really like the sculpt of the cape with the shiny black. Come on, camera. There we go. And how it's kind of flared out behind him, but it's not in the way, where it's kind of tucked behind the arms, but it still kind of flares out. It looks really cool. Going with the flat gray, you can see more of the sculpting lines of the suit. I think that looks really cool. I like how the shiny black on the gloves, with the little spikes kind of right there on the side here. It looks really cool. I like the details on the gloves. You can see more of the, I hope you guys can see, the lining work on the knuckles. I think that looks really cool. Very cool. This is the hand you can hold the batarangs in. This one's just a solid fist, but it looks really cool. Really nicely done. Then going to the rest of the body, continues that nice line work of the suit. I really like the utility belt. It's got a little bit of a wash over it to kind of bring out more detail, but it's got all these pouches, goes all the way down the back. Very cool. And it continues that gray, flat gray of the suit all the way down here. You can see like these nice cool knee pads. The Batman boots look really cool, nice shiny black. You can see more sculpting work of the lines, some tread. Just very cool. Really nice, clean figure. Where the back of the figure, you can see more of that flat gray. Little paint blemish there. If there's paint blemishes on the back, I just don't even care, really. I'm not going to see them. But we'll go ahead and I'll show you guys how the batarangs fit in between his fingers. So you just kind of, basically there's little, I don't know if you guys can see in the camera, there's little slots. So basically just kind of, come on, of course I can't do it. Hang on one second. Alright, sorry about that. So there I go, I got one of them in. My fingers are kind of big. I struggle with pushing the second one in. Just kept popping out. But, so you can see how he kind of fits it right between there. He also has a slot for the bottom part right here. Just my fingers, I just can't, I always bump this one out. But very cool, you can get them kind of flinging it back. My camera will get in focus for you guys. But nonetheless, very cool. Nice how you can hold them. So I'll go ahead and go over the articulation. So his head's on a nice ball joint. So it looks up very far. Looks down. And you can kind of get them, and left and right, of course. But it's nice and tight. It's got ball joints in the shoulders. They move out about that much. Move up. Upper bicep swivel. Single joint elbow. Bends up about that far. It's got rotation at the top of the glove. You can see it swivels. It's got rotation at the wrist. Also a hinge right there. It's got a nice ab crunch. Again, you guys got to be very careful with these. I always feel this one still feels fragile. It's got waist swivel, so I just kind of, I just move it really slowly. Kicks out about that far. Does not spread his legs very much. That's about it right there. So that's kind of a bummer for being Batman. You want him to do, side kicks. He's got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees. He's got boot rotation. Also, he's got rotation at the ankle, and they move down and up, and no ankle rocker, and he does have one peg hole in the bottom of his foot. Alright, so I'll show you guys how tall Batman is. Alright guys, so Batman stands right at about 6.5, yeah, just a little under, right around 6.5 inches tall. So, he's a little shorter than Mr. Freeze, which I have, of course, right here. So give you a little size comparison with him next to Mr. Freeze. Very cool. I don't know if Mr. Freeze is supposed to be bigger than Batman. Again, I'm just not the best at DC, so you guys can definitely leave comments. And then here he is next to Bucky Cap, so you can kind of see he's definitely bigger than Bucky. But overall, I love this Batman figure. This guy is cool. I really like him a lot. I like the sculpt, the paintwork. I do wish the batterings are a little small. They make me nervous. Hopefully I can not lose those. But the articulation, I really like it. I think it's really done well. Just a cool Batman. Really nice. Probably if I had to complain, I guess just maybe wishing the legs spread out a little more. Not every figure comes with the ankle rocker, so I'm not too worried about that. But just wishing he can do like side kicks would be kind of cool. But overall, I love this figure. I think it's an awesome Batman. I definitely think it's worth getting if you don't have a Batman figure, or if you're looking for more of like a, the new 52 style. I definitely think the Great Capullo Batman's the way to go. But there you go, guys. That's my review. Please leave a comment, hit the like button, and subscribe if you haven't. Yeah.